Phoenix Books presents
an unabridged recording of The Cat Who Moved a Mountain by Lilian Jackson Braun, narrated by George Guidall. Qwilleran is on top of the world when he rents a house on Big Potato Mountain. But the owner, J.J. Hawkinfield, has drawn the ire of the mountain's long-standing residents. He brought development to the mountain, but he's about to pay a very steep price. And now, The Cat Who Moved a Mountain.
Chapter 1. A man of middle age, with a large drooping moustache and brooding eyes, hunched over the steering wheel and gripped the rim anxiously as he maneuvered his car up a mountain road that was narrow, unpaved, and tortuous. Unaccustomed to mountain driving, he found it a blood-curdling ordeal. On one side of the road the mountain rose in a solid wall of craggy rock. On the other side it dropped off sharply, without benefit of guardrail, and it was narrowed further by fallen rocks at the base of the cliff. The driver kept to the middle of the road and clenched his teeth at each hairpin turn, pondering his options if another vehicle were to come hurtling downhill around a blind curve. A head-on collision? A crash into the cliff? A plunge into the gorge? To aggravate the tension, there were two passengers in the back seat who protested as only Siamese cats can do. It was late in the day, and the gas gauge registered less than a quarter full. For almost 2 hours, Jim Qwilleran had been driving on mountain passes, snaking around Triple S curves, blowing the horn at every hairpin turn, making the wrong decision at every fork in the road. There were no directional signs, no habitations where he might inquire, no motorists to flag down for help, no turnouts where he could pull over in an effort to get his bearings and collect his wits. The situation had all the elements of a nightmare, although Qwilleran was totally awake. So were the two in the back seat, bumping about in their carrier as the car swerved and jolted, all the while airing their protests in ear-splitting howls and nerve-racking shrieks. "Shut up!" he bellowed at them, a reprimand that only increased the volume of the clamor. "We're lost. Where are we? Why did we ever come to this damned mountain?" It was a good question, and one day soon he would know the answer. Meanwhile, he was frantically pursuing a non-stop journey to nowhere. 2 weeks before, Qwilleran had experienced a sudden urge to go to the mountains. He was living in Moose County, a comfortable...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?